Today I will talk about Vinoba Bhave. Who is Vinoba Bhave? Do you know him? Vinoba Vinoba Bhave is one of the greatest person of India. His full name is Vinayak Narahari Vinoba Bhave. Was an Indian advocate of nonviolence and human rights, often called Acharya. He is considered as a national teacher of India and the spiritual successor of Mohandas Gandhi. Today I will talk about what is self-reliance and freedom according to Vinoba Bhave. So what is self-reliance? Vinoba Bhave says, boys are taught various bits of information in a school nowadays, but they are not taught how to acquire knowledge independently for themselves. So the main word is independently. What is importance of self-reliance in education? He says, self-reliance for me, for him, has a very profound meaning. The child should be taught some handicraft, some manual skill by which he may support himself. The question comes, what is role of a school in developing self-reliance and freedom? And Vinoba Bhave says, education must be of such a quality that it will train students in intellectual self-reliance and make them independent thinkers. A student should be so taught that he is capable of going forward and acquiring knowledge for himself. There is an infinite sum of knowledge in the world, and each one needs some finite portion of it for the conduct of his affairs. But it is a mistake to think that this life knowledge can be had in any school. Life knowledge can only be had from life. The task of the school is to awaken in its pupils the power to learn from life. So, according to him, the purpose of learning is freedom. And he insistently said, freedom is another word for what we have called self-reliance. According to Vinoba Bhave, self-reliance means freedom from dependence on others or on any external support. Who has true learning is truly free and independent. The first and the last part of this self-sufficiency is that the body must be educated and made a skill in a craft. A second and a very important part of it is the ability to acquire new knowledge for himself. He says there is a third essential element in freedom, and this also is a part of education. Freedom implies not only independence of other people, but also independence of one's own moods and impulses. The man who is a slave to his senses and cannot keep his impulses under control is neither free nor self-sufficient. Temperance, vows, and service therefore have their place in education, for it is by such means that this third aspect of freedom can be learned. Now I will talk about what is self-sufficiency. According to Vinoba Bhave, self-sufficiency has three meanings. The first is that one should not depend upon others for owns one's daily bread. The second is that one should have developed the power to acquire knowledge for oneself. And the third is that a man should be able to rule himself, to control his senses and his thoughts. Slavery of the body is wrong. The body falls into slavery for the sake of the belly. Therefore, a free man must know how to earn his living through handicraft. Slavery of the mind is wrong. If a man cannot think for himself and teach an independent judgment, his mind is enslaved. A free man must have acquired the power of independent thought. Slavery of emotion and the senses is also wrong. It is an essential part of education to overcome their tyranny. And I discussed all these things. I have taken all these ideas from the book Thoughts on Education by Vinoba, and I hope that we are able to talk about Vinoba, and we will continue talking on Vinoba, his supreme and his powerful person who sees education in a different parameter, on different layer. So I will continue talking on Vinoba Bhave, and I salute Vinoba Bhave, and we are proud Indian that we have such person like Vinoba Bhave in Indian education system. So thank you.